Congratulations, debut here at the Masters. How did that feel?
Yeah, good. I mean, couldn't get much better than that. I could have won 6-0 potentially, but you can't do anything more than win. I felt like I played alright at the start. Sort of dipped at 3-0 and sort of give him a couple of chances, but to get a couple of good finishes at the right time, and I'll take that as a good win.
Are you expecting more from Merv than what got thrown back at you?
Yeah, I was a little bit, but he sort of said that he's been ill recently, and I was like, oh, don't tell me that, because if you feel like you're going to play rubbish, I'll probably bottle it and not play very well. But I played alright in the end, and I hope Merv feels better soon.
When you said on social media you were disappointed with the way you went out of the Worlds, was it important to you to get that TV performance out of your system by putting in a good one the first time back?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Worlds was, got to the last 16, which, a lot of people would bite your hand off for, but I feel like the way my season had been going, I thought I'd give Peter Wright more of a game than I did, and I sort of just played pants, really. But yeah, I mean, I played solid tonight, and nothing special. There's a lot more in the tank to go, and I feel like it was my whole game. I've managed to squeak in the top 16, and I feel like there's still another gear to go yet. So there's a lot to look forward to.
Of that top 16, a lot of comparisons being made to you and Johnny Clayton this time last year. He's in the same situation. Not really being spoken about. I can see by your nod there that you've obviously heard that as well. Do you feel you can do the same with Johnny? Maybe come here and gate crash and win this? Yeah,
I've been compared to Johnny a couple of times, and obviously Johnny is a fantastic player. He's a top guy as well with it, and I think we're fairly similar in the fact that we're both pretty laid back, the same as Gary really. We're all laid back, and what happens, and try and cause an upset tomorrow night. Cheers, thank you.
You're looking forward to that game against Gezi, you expecting the crowd to be on your side tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't really like the crowd on my side like that if they're booing Gezi. That's not really if I was to win like that, that's not really the way I'd want to win. I'd like to win if it was sort of a neutral atmosphere, so to speak. But yeah, look, I played this game to play against the best, and to be the best, you've got to beat the best, So look forward to tomorrow night, and we've got nothing to lose.
Last year was a real breakthrough for you. What does 2022 hold? What's the next step for you?
Yeah, look, I've got, I think I'm seeded for pretty much all of the Euro Tours this season, and I'm defending, I think it's 3,000 from 2 years ago. So there's massive strides for me to make from there, and I'm not defending anything from the match play, which I'll be in, and the first round from the Grand Prix. There's all sorts of strides I can make. The schedule is massively busy. So I've been speaking to Gary, and he said you don't want to play every single Pro Tour because you'll burn yourself out, and that's something I look at. As long as I'm in the Players' Champs finals at the end of the year, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. If I finished quite high the last 2 years, and I've drawn Simon Whitlock and Dimitri, so it doesn't really matter where you finish really with the draw so much. So yeah, look, there's so much to look forward to this year, and I can't wait to try and kick into that next year and move forward.
How important was it to get your season off on the winning foot today?
Yeah, it's always good. I've had a nice break from the Worlds, and just a nice chill out, and I haven't practiced a huge amount. I went to Gary's on Wednesday night, and he absolutely battered me on Wednesday night, and he hasn't thrown since the Worlds. So I don't want to set him up for a fall, but if he plays like he did on Wednesday, I'm looking forward to watching him play.
Ryan, is the fact that you're here in the Masters a sign of how much progression you've made over the last 18 months?
Yeah, like I've said in the past in multiple interviews, this last season the goal was to get in the top 32. So to squeak into the top 16 is massive, and like I say, I've got nothing to lose. I'm not defending a huge amount this year. Especially with the prize money jump as well, it makes things a little bit easier, and there's a lot to look forward to.
You say the top 32 was the target last year.
Yeah.
So you're ahead of schedule.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
What are the targets now? Now you've exceeded that.
I'd like to say I'll try and make the top 8 by the end of this year, but that'll be a massive achievement if I could do that. But I feel like if I play my game, then that's not out of the realm of possibility.
Perfect. Cheers for your time, man.
Cheers.